The sail shape is really important, especially when we're going upwind. This is why we have the telltales. You don't have them right at the front of the mast, because if they were right at the front of the mast, they would never fly. If you had the telltales a long way back, then actually they would always fly and they wouldn't give you such useful information. The most important thing in a topper is we need to keep the centre of effort back in the sail so that we see we have the water is around the same position as the centreboard. If the water ended up a long way back behind the centreboard, then the boat would always want to go head to wind. And this is the problem we have if we try and sail upwind when it's very windy. If we have lots and lots of kicker and a very tight leach, the boat is always wanting to go head to wind. So the most important sail control in the upper wind range, if you're struggling to bear away, is the Cunningham. And you can see with the Cunningham, when it's on tight with no wind, you have this vertical crease. You wouldn't have that if it was really windy, because the power of the wind would blow that crease out. And I say the outhaul is really just affecting the bottom third of the sail. If you look at the very top of the sail, you won't actually see very much difference at all as I adjust the outhaul. Need to look after your ropes, because any rope that goes through a block or a cleat will wear out. You need to take good care of that. And I would always have as thinner ropes as possible, but maybe you have a nice handle where your hand goes. You might not all have hands as tough as I do. And just be careful, as I say, where the rope goes through the blocks, you can see the rope wears out, and you need to make sure you keep this rope in good order and repair it before it breaks. The last point is the ropes need to be low stretch so that the sail shape stays when you tighten the sail controls. So these tend to be hard ropes as opposed to the main sheet, which is a softer rope because you're holding it in your hands the whole time. So there we go.